Yo, good morning, people. It's your man AC Star. What's good, y'all? It's Friday, man. It's Friday. The weekend is finally here. We got a new show for y'all today, episode F17. Got a lot going on, y'all. Got a lot going on. It's Friday, so I'm gonna try to keep it a little light. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna go hard or nothing like that. It's Friday, so I'm gonna try to take it easy. You know what I'm saying? Been under the weather lately, so just trying to get through this. But I hope all y'all doing good, man. Peace to everybody. I know I'm a little late today, but just trying to get it together. You know what I mean? Salute Triple OG. Just trying to get it together. Just trying to get it together. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, got mad shit going on, man. Just trying to get it together, man. How y'all doing today, man? Everybody good? Good morning to y'all, beautiful people, man. Y'all good, man? I gotta get this thing together, man. When you like my old setup was good, but the computer was terrible. So all the stuff that I had in the old computer, it ain't in this computer. Good morning, sweet pea. What's going on? So I'm just trying to get it together, man. You know what I'm saying? I got all my images and everything in the old computer. Then I didn't want to download it because I don't know how corrupt, you know what I'm saying, everything is, man. So yo, good morning to everybody. I want to thank everybody for showing up. Um, Hope y'all having a wonderful morning this morning. I know I am. Just had a late start. This YouTube thing, man, this is real work, man. Like coming up with show topics and trying to do your little images, you know, because it's a it's a formula to being successful. And I know in order for me to be successful, there's certain things that I gotta follow. So I'm just trying to figure it out. It's little things that I need to play with here and there, you know what I mean, that I'm trying to get together. But for the most part, you know, I'm a work in progress, you know what I mean? Because I really want to go every day, but it's like the computer acting up, the microphone. So I'm just trying to figure out all the components I need, all the things I need to make the show go smooth. I'm trying to learn how to like add elements to it, you know, add videos, things of that nature. But every time I try to do it, it just seems like I ain't doing it the right way. So I don't want to waste all my time trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to waste all my time trying to trying to figure out how to get that situated. You know what I'm saying? Really don't want to waste that much time doing that. Cause it's a lot of work. So I want to make sure that I'm doing it right for my people, you know what I'm saying? Make sure everybody good. Make sure everything is good. So good morning to all y'all. I mean everything is going wrong. Like my and it's crazy when you try to make a transition in life and you trying to do something different. It just seemed like a lot of things be in your way, man. A lot of things. When I got excited about this and I was getting some traction, computer went wrong. The mic wasn't working. They sent the wrong monitor. So it's like somebody don't want to see me successful. And I'm gonna tell y'all a crazy thing, right? Like I get subscribers, right? I'll have subscribers, right? And then like a day later, I'll lose subscribers. Like every day I'll gain two or three, then I'll lose two or three. And I don't really think that's true. I don't think people leave in a space like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that is, but it's just weird how that always happens to me every time I like get subscribers. You know what I'm saying? And you know what else I gotta stop doing? Like when you go from Streamlabs, you don't get the same level of notifications. Like if you go from StreamYards or you do it straight from YouTube or you schedule a program straight from YouTube. It seems like when you do it through OBS or Streamlabs OBS, it seems like the notifications and the connection to get it in the algorithm is not the same. So it's like when I do it on here, I don't get the same thing. I'm starting to believe some of that shit RBR is saying because I don't know. I remember one day I did a video, right? And I had like 200 and something views on the video, right? Then I had, so when I woke up the next day, it was like down to like 150 something from like 2 something. I'm like, wait a minute. So y'all took 80 something views. So I don't know. I don't know if you catch fire or for certain things you say, things start doing that. I don't know what happened, but I just know that happened. Hey yo, let me get on to the topics, man. You know, the first thing I want to talk about is the young lady Stacey Dash. You know, Stacey Dash is crazy, y'all. Like, I don't know what Stacey Dash thought or what she thought was gonna happen. She thought that I don't know if she's seen some people in her life that ran afoul of the black community, and once they ran afoul of the black community, they kind of you know what I'm saying? They kind of I guess I don't know. Told her that you can get back in if you do certain things, you can get back into the family, or I don't know what happened. I don't know what made her think that it was okay. You know what I'm saying? To like, I don't know. She did a lot of things. She made, she joined the Trump train like a lot of people, and now she wants to, she wants to give a mea culpa. She wants back into the community. Good morning, Penny Sparks. Good morning to you. Thanks for showing up, my love. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday. It's Friday, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she thought. See, then they all do that. Like when they all join that conservative team, they all think that they're gonna be winning and it's gonna benefit them. And then what they always find out is that it's like it's not gonna benefit you. You're not gonna, redeem yourself, right? Like they do it for the money. Like the singer Chrisette Michele when she did it, right? And she never recovered. Chrisette Michele never recovered from singing at Trump's inauguration. She never recovered. Like she still has, a lot of room to make up with the black community. And I was a Chrisette Michele fan. I've never really been a Stacey Dash fan. Like I don't really see, her. I don't think Stacey Dash is biracial. Stacey Dash is literally related to Dame Dash. I think Stacey Dash is all black. I don't think she has any minorities or any non-black blood. I think she's African American. I don't think Stacey Dash is biracial at all. Now her kids may be biracial, you know what I'm saying, but I don't think she's biracial at all. I think Stacey Dash is a full-fledged African American woman. Yeah, she's not. Yeah, she's from New York. Yeah, she's born in the Bronx, New York. You know what I mean? Yeah, she's not. Yeah, she's not. Yeah, like she's. You know what I'm saying? She's related to Dame Dash. That's her cousin. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she isn't biracial. It's just, she found that way into high school. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, in the movie, what's the name? So when she became a part of that new black Brat Pack, like she was like the new, new black face that they put in those new Brat Pack movies that they usually had in the 80s and 90s, and when they tried to redo them in the 2000s with Pretty Blonde or whatever the hell she played in. I don't even remember what show she played in. Christopher Williams, the singer, right. Right. She has one kid by Christopher Williams, but she also has two kids by a white man. I think she has two kids by a white man. I don't know. I don't know exactly who it is. But see, my thing with her is it's not so much who she had kids by, or it's just, when they go on a losing team and then she see that Trump wasn't the winner, and you know what I'm saying, now it's like, what's happening, and I'm sorry for what I did and all this and that. You know what I mean? She was like, I'm sorry for the things that I said, that I should have not said them the way I said them. And it's crazy, right? It's like she's blaming 2016 anger. I don't even understand what that means. What does that mean? My 2016 anger was unsustainable. Like, I don't even get what her mea culpa is. Like, what is she actually crying for, right? Because she chose the losing team, right? Like, what's the actual issue that we're, you know what I'm saying? I don't get it. I don't get what the whole big deal is about, I don't get it. I don't get what she was trying to do. I don't get what her point is. Like, we never rock with you anyway. So you trying to tell black people I'm sorry for joining the Trump train, I don't think that's going to get you any cool points with black America, because we don't mess with you in the first place, right? Like, it's not like black people running around huge Stacey Dash fans. We always questioned you. We always gave you a side eye. There was never a time where, I mean, you was an attractive woman. You was fine. But even in that, you still didn't get the gawking or the thirstiness that you find with some actresses, because you always just gave this impression that you wasn't into your race. So it's not like black people was huge Stacey Dash fans in comparison to Chrisette Michele, who was, pretty much a mainstay on black radio, and she's done a lot of things with, black rappers and other black artists, right? But they go chase that bag, right? Because when you look at a person like Trump and you look like his media platform and how it was just such a tsunami, right? And if you on that wave, you want to be on that wave, you ain't thinking about when the wave crash. You're thinking about at the height of the wave, right? When Donald Trump is the president and his people is going around bullying people, saying whatever. So you want to be a part of that wave. You want to be a part of that tsunami. And now that it crashed and she landed on board, right? What you think I got wrong, OJ? Good morning to you too, bro. Hit me back. Tell me what you think I got wrong about that, bro. And now that she crashed with the wave, right? And there's no more Trump train to ride, cause you know, OJ, you the YouTube contrarian, so I don't mind, getting your contrarian point. But black people didn't love her. White people loved her. Black people didn't love her. Hollywood loved her, but she wasn't a household name in the black community, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, yes, Hollywood loved her because of her looks and her she was exotic looking at that moment. Her pretty eyes, her skin color, her talk, right? Hollywood loved her, but black people didn't love her. You know what I'm saying? Right, and well, Chrisette Michele is kind of like neo soul. So if you was into the neo soul, you know what I mean, sound, you will know who she is. So if you listen to like R&B, you know what I'm saying, like R&B old station, something like that. But she was more neo soul. So that's why she kind of didn't really make it until she crashed into, far as like having a broader audience. I mean, but being on the cover of Black Men's Magazine is that's not saying that black men wanted to see her. That's just saying that they put that pretty face on there to sell magazines, right? Like they was testing it to see if, you know what I'm saying? Of course they couldn't put a white woman on a Black Man's Magazine. So if you put a pretty face with new eyes, and I mean, that's promotion for the movies, bro. Like that's brand marketing, right? Like they're marketing her style and her shit. That's her agents did a good job in getting her on that magazine. That's not to say that the magazine subscribers demanded that she be on the calendar. I mean, she be on the magazine, right? Yeti Black, Miss FedEx, good morning, sis. Joe Dub, what up, big bro? Salute to you, Aries. What's good, my brother from another? What's good on the square, Joe on the square, Aries? So like I was saying, OJ, I understand what you're saying, but you got to think about it. We got to look when they put on the magazine. Was it a movie coming out? You know what I mean? Because that's her publicist that did that, OJ. Like, when you do that, somebody go and say, hey, listen, she's hot right now. It'll be a good look if you put on a magazine. And then the publisher sit back and say, okay, you know what? That would be a good look. Now, let's try it, right? And at that time, she was successful. You know what I mean? But she's never been that girl among us, bro. Like, we've never. Now, your buff LA self, you might have liked her because, that's LA. But her look translates, right? But we all know in the hood, you ain't too many states. And the crazy part about it is, Stacey Dash is related to a lady from my town called Sarah Dash, which is the lady who sang. She's a singer. Sarah Dash is a famous singer, right? And she's related to Sarah Dash. I mean, to Stacey Dash. So it is what it is. But I never seen her our community as somebody we accepted as a black. She ain't like a Jada Pinkett or Gabrielle, Union, or what's the other one? Vivica Fox, right? Like, because they all came out around that time. They all cracked at the same time, right? What's that lady from Jamie Foxx show? Her, right? It's a few others we can name, black actresses that probably didn't stay as long. That's when Girlfriends came on the scene. So it was a lot of black females that was out that time that the culture took in, but Stacey Dash wasn't one of them. Yeah, she related to Dame Dash and his, and Darian Dash. If y'all ever heard of Darian Dash, he's like a model / influencer. That's her nephew, right? So she's never really been a part of the black culture. It's right. Nia Long, Lisa Ray. Yeah, well, it's plenty of folks we can name, right? Like, it was plenty of beautiful black women that came out around the same time as her that had a more affinity to us. Gabrielle Garcelle Bouvet. Yeah, that's how you say it, Garcelle Bouvet. I should know that, being married to a Haitian woman. But yeah, so I don't understand her rationale of doing this apology, because it's never, I mean, maybe the pushback that she might have got in social media and Twitter from black people is like, yo, you black, why would you think like that, why would you act like that? Maybe that's what it is. And maybe she's realizing like Trump racist ways or whatever, and they all think that they can now run back and be like, we sorry. Because you know why they do this? Because it's common knowledge to know that black people are the most forgiving people on the face of the earth, right? So she's like, well, my people are forgiving, so they're going to forgive me. But we're forgiving, but if we ain't never really paid attention to you, peace, Edward Bailey. What's going on, big bro? Salute to you. If we ain't never really had you at the, like, say you got a cousin, right? And it's like your uncle's, your uncle that ain't really cool with the family. He been gone. He was in the service. He always lived somewhere else. And they got a kid. And y'all met the kid like once or twice. And then the kid happened to do something. Like, it don't matter, right? Like, the family ain't going to be acting up like, we don't really care. Like, oh, man, that's Uncle Charlie's daughter, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't even, because you got to ask around to find out what's her mama name and all that shit. So she's one of those relatives. She's Uncle Charlie's long-lost daughter that he had when he was in Air Force. And, you know what I mean, she live up in Washington State somewhere. So if she crossed the family be like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Right, like, and she's from the Bronx, right? Like one of those ones who, you know, I'm gonna make it to Hollywood and I'm gonna put my blackness down because, you know, it's cool to put your blackness down. It's a financial compensation to it, some of them think. So when you go and you join the other team, you know what I'm saying, it benefits you. And it don't benefit them. It don't never really benefit them, right? So I don't get what her thing is. I don't understand why she thinks she needs to say she's sorry to us, and you know what I mean? Cause she co-signed a lot of foul shit that Trump said, and now she wants to back out. Like, let's look at some of her most notable comments, right? She claimed that her anger, she said, there's some things in my life that I'm sorry for, things that I did say that I should have not said them the way I said them. They were very arrogant and prideful and angry. And that's who Stacey was, but that's not who Stacey is now. Stacey's someone who has compassion and empathy. In 2015, Fox News suspended Dash for using profanity in reference to them, President Obama, while on air. Just months after the incident with Chris Rock on stage during the Oscars, she poked fun at the backlash she was receiving from her hardline comments as a Fox contributor. So, again, she ain't in the game. Fox fired her. So now she's trying to see if she can get with the black people and see if some liberal operation to give her a speaking engagement. She didn't out Candace Owens. So it's like it's only room for one, you know, bed wench, right? Like, you know, they got rid of what's the name? What's the Plastic and Rayon. They got rid of them, right? Plastic and Rayon ain't around no more, right? So they've chosen, you know, they got Paris Denard, they got the other guy on Fox. They have their team, right? She didn't even make their G League, right? You know, their G League is like America One Network, Newsmax. She didn't even make them. At least Plastic and Rayon landed with one of them, right? So it's like, now you have this mea culpa and you want back in, but do you want back in because you genuinely understand your comments was hurtfelt, or because there's no room for you on a losing team? Because you ain't on the team no more. Trump probably don't fuck with you. All the connections and networking that you did when you was trying to join the Nazi party ain't rocking with you no more, right? So now you want to come back to us. And we should be giving her a resounding no. Like, if you go on social media, they got this one clip. See, that's why I got to learn. I got to learn to play these clips for y'all and show y'all the one clip with the Whining Brothers, where the brothers saying, no, 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 no. He just singing it like, just no, just rejection, sis, we good. Like, we good. This is the time where we close the door and just let her be in a loss, right? Just let her be on her own. Like, whatever. We good with you. We good with you. Because we don't, like, who are you? Like, what would we benefit from bring you into the fold? Forgiving you for your transgressions. You know what I'm saying? What do we care what you think, right? So, yo, another story another one of these terrible ass stories, y'all. And I really don't want to do this story, but I gotta kind of do it because it's, you know, oh, man. Whew. In Arkansas, an Arkansas teacher. Man, this is crazy. I really don't want to do this story. I really don't want to do this story. I really don't want to do this story. Good morning, Antea. Good morning to you. You finally showed up, huh? You know, I got a bone to pick with you, Miss Williams. So, here we have, man, it's like they treat our kids so bad and the babies are getting younger and younger. The other day we had a 13-year-old, right? Now we have a 5-year-old. A teacher in Arkansas named Ashley Murray. Well, no, I'm sorry. They don't even say the teacher's name, right? I'm trying to find the teacher's name. Like, it's so hard to like get these stories because they just have so many different shit, you know what I'm saying? Well, anyway, man, 5-year-old kid in Arkansas was forced to clean a toilet that had shit in it, that had feces in it. Some teacher thought that this kindergarten child deserved to clean out a toilet that was clogged with his hands. With his hands. Like, what's going on, Azor? Thank you for coming through, bro. Please hit the like button, my brother, and share with the world that AC Star is on. An Arkansas mother said her 5-year-old son, kindergarten teacher, forced him to clean a clogged toilet with his hands after he used the bathroom. Ashley Murray said the incident happened at Crystal Hill Elementary School in North Little Rock. I need Woke Progressive to show up. Anybody know where Woke at? Tell Woke to come through. I need to find out what this is about. It's degrading for our child, so I don't feel like any child should have to go through this, she told the NBC affiliate. They basically made him go on the toilet and get his feces and the dirty tissue out of the toilet. Murray could not be reached for NBC on Thursday. She told that she pulled her son from the classroom after learning what happened. She wants the teacher fired. She needs to be terminated because you don't treat kids like this. He is a kid. When contacted, the Pulaski County School District referred to the administrator, said the incident what happened is being investigated and the teacher is on administrative leave. Oh, man. Enough is enough, man. Like, think about that, man. Think about if you had a fire. And my thing is that these parents are fucking handling it too whack. Like, you go to jail when somebody make your kid clean out a toilet with their fucking hands. That teacher should have had she should have got her ass beat. Because it gets to a point where there is no justice. This is not about the justice system. This is not about her being fired. Peace, Tim Harvey. Good brother. This is not about her being fired. This is about she's probably butthurt that Trump lost. So she's taking it out on a 5-year-old kid that the Nazis didn't win. They're taking it out on our babies. And we thought when January 6th was over that it would be over. But what we're finding, it was just the beginning, like I said. Now our babies are a part of the attack. We can't say that that's we'll think that it's all these other things. But at the end of the day, we know. I guarantee you she a Trump supporter. And they want to punish us. They want to punish us because their fucking leader didn't win. So now we got to watch our babies drink urine, fucking have to wash out toilets where they just went to the bathroom at. And we up in arms. And then we go on these news channels and do these interviews. I don't want to do no interview. Where is the teacher at? Interview me on my way to the precinct. Interview me when I'm on the perp walk for what I just did to the teacher. Or for what I'm going to tell my wife to do to the teacher. See, if we put our foot down and we let them know, y'all can't do this to our babies, there's gonna be consequences. And I'm not saying or condoning violence, people, but what I'm saying is, come on, y'all, that's a 5-year-old baby that white woman, she know better. She wouldn't have did it to a white child, and it was a million years, she would have never told the white child to put your hand in that toilet and get that shit out of that toilet. She would have never done that to a white child. She only did it to him because he was black. She only did it because he was black, and she know there's no consequences. She's gonna get a administrative leave from this school district, and she's gonna get hired in another one in the town next over. If my daughter or my son or my kids or my girl came home and told me that some teacher did this to my child, I'm going to prison for a very long time. A very long time. And then we put our kids in these school districts because we always think that the grass is greener, or if we look at their numbers and their achievement and their scores and shit like that, we look at that and we think, okay, the grass is green over there, I'm gonna put my baby in there. And now think about it. So we had the 13-year-old the other day that's gonna be traumatized from somebody making him drink urine. So you think this 5-year-old boy ain't gonna never remember somebody telling him to put his hand in the toilet and grabbing feces? In 2021, they're still trying to dehumanize us. They're going after our babies. Our vulnerable babies. We can't be there to protect our babies because we got to work. We got to go out. So when we send them to school, we hope and pray that somebody there is worried about their well-being. But what we do is we send them to people who prey on them. We put him around people who are preying on him and don't see him as human being. She didn't see that baby as a human being. She is so warped as a racist. She didn't see a 5-year-old child as a human being. She is irredeemable. I'm incensed. Because we can't do nothing about it, and yet we go through it every day. And then we got to hear these motherfuckers in the manosphere and all them goofball niggas over there talking about racism don't exist. Or all these goofy ass niggas always bringing these white people into our spaces talking about, oh, get along with them. Until they telling you to drink piss. Until they telling you deserve to grab feces out the toilet. I don't know what goes on in the South and Texas and Arkansas and all these places where this shit happens at. What the fuck goes on that these white people think it's okay to do this shit? See, they're afraid to come out and do it to us, so they take it out on our kids. And then you turn around, you got the professor at Georgetown with her shit, right? Where she talk about, oh, the blacks at the bottom, oh, they take the test. I mean, it's just an assault on us. And thank God for technology. Thank God for babies who are a little more mature and less afraid and willing to come home and tell their parents. What about those of us who never told our parents, who didn't have the courage, who didn't grow up with social media giving us the ability and not having the fear to tell our parents when we're being mistreated? Like, I mean, we're just being assaulted by these people on a daily basis, and then everybody talk about the scales are equal. The scales are not equal if a teacher thought it was okay to make a 5-year-old child go in the toilet and grab some shit out the toilet. Her face should be over her story should be bigger than the Royals, bigger than any motherfucking thing. Because that's an inhumane person. We should shame her into oblivion. Peace, D. What's going on, D? How you, my brother? Yeah, y'all. These stories starting to tear me up, man. I can't take it no more. Like, enough is enough, man. Like, dang. Our babies, 5-year-old baby. You got a 5-year-old baby digging in the toilet to grab some feces. Wow, rent a slave day? Who approved that, D. Marion? Who approved that? Who approved that? Who thought it was okay in your school district, adults and everybody involved, who thought it was okay to say, let's have a hire a slave day? See, in the South, in the South, when they talk about culture, see, the Southern culture is a culture of the blacks have to be on the bottom no matter what. On the bottom no matter what. No matter what. I mean, what would possess a person to make a child grab shit out the toilet What would possess a 60-something-year-old college professor to openly say that her black students are her low students, they're always at the bottom? But instead of her saying, well, you know what? I see that my black students struggle in my class, so why don't I come up with a proactive way to help them overcome their problems? Because if you're paying attention to it and you see it every semester, then you know it's a pattern. So instead of you addressing the pattern and saying, well, you know what? Let me create some kind of study guide, or let me just go and ask them personally what will help this be easier for them. But because you didn't want them there, you're not going to be proactive. So what you're going to do is you're going to talk about their failures because you don't want them there. See, they don't want us in these spaces. They don't want us at our elementary schools. They don't want us at their sleepovers. They don't want us in the street. They don't want us in their country. But yet still we wake up every day and we let people tell us ain't no racism. Like if you go over to Bernard Riley's channel right now, they're over there arguing about whether racism exists. And whether racism has any effect on the success of our race. They'll never talk about that 5-year-old kid digging that shit out the toilet. They'll never talk about what that professor said. They'll say, oh, that's just a one-off, right? But we've had a story every single day for the last 3 weeks where we've witnessed white people subject black people to nonsense. And now it's kids. Now they're coming after 5-year-old babies. Yeah, it was tradition, all right, D. It was tradition. It was Klan tradition. It was Confederate tradition. And I'm not saying like in the Northeast we don't face racism, because we face a lot of subtle racism in the Northeast. But no teacher up here would ever dare to do that because they know these black moms is coming with the fire and brimstone of 1,000 thunderbolts. See, because the moms up here just don't fuck up the kids when you do wrong. They go for the teachers, too. You see plenty of stories up here where a teacher done got out of pocket and the moms and dads put them right back in pocket. Like, you know that saying, you know, your mom come to school with the robe on and she whoop your ass. They come to robes on to beat the teachers up, too, up here. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know what goes on down south, because every time I see a story like this down south, the first thing that people do, they go get the mushmouth lawyer dude, whatever his name is. I know y'all can give me his name in a minute. And he come up there and say, it's just impossible that our kids get treated like this. And I'm not saying that the brother don't do good work for whatever he do, right? But he's the racist ambulance chaser. What's that dude name? What is that dude's name? I forgot his name. But it seemed like all the parents in the South, when this happens, it's like they go to the media and they take it to her. Take it to the person who did this to your kid. I mean, in New Orleans or Aries, but when you see those suburban black moms, they don't come with the smoke, bro. They be on the couch giving an interview to the local news. Crump, that's his name, Benjamin Crump. Good looking out, Yeti Black. Benjamin Crump. Crump get up there and say, it's not fair that the kid get treated like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, Benjamin Crump don't get nothing done, man. Like, he gets you the bag, but when they see him coming, they just get the bag prepared. They don't get justice prepared. They don't get accountability prepared. They don't get responsibility prepared. They get the bag prepared. And they give him his cut. And then they tell him what to say to the mom. And then he go back and say, they gave us some money. They're going to go to training. She's going to get some sensitivity training. And we're just going to take a photo op and we're going to forgive. You got the bag, so once the money hit the bank, we're gonna forgive. Like, Benjamin Crump don't help us hold nobody accountable. I'm not mad at him for getting the bag, but bro, you don't help us. You make it worse. Because now they just know, smack him around, then give him the bag. right? So they get to pour piss in a cup and give it to you, and then you drink it, and Benjamin Crump gonna get you the bag, and none of those kids that served you that piss gonna have to deal with none of that shit. Always selling out, OJ. Always thinking if you go to the white suburbs, it's better. What do it help, triple OG? I mean, it help, but will that young man drinking that piss, will that money ever get that taste out of his mouth? I mean, if money is the if money was the if money is the I don't know, I don't even know what the word I'm looking for. Like if money is the I don't know. I don't even know what money. If in that situation, I don't care how much money you give me. You made my child grab shit out of a toilet. Like I'm money ain't my god anymore. So the money aspect doesn't because I'm getting older, and as I get older, things mean different things to me. Like my kids' happiness and their well-being and being adjusted and safe and I protect them as best I can from this shit is more important to me than money. Like money is not the great it's not the great equalizer. Money doesn't change the traumatic injurious actions of that event. To me the money is just a cop out. The money is just me saying, fuck it. This is all I can get from him, so I'm going to take it. Right. Right, like the money is not, for me, the money would mean nothing. They could keep that shit. Because I wasn't there to protect my baby, and I'm going to always live with that pain. See, I'm a father. I love my kids. I love being a dad. That's the best job I got in the world. I ain't perfect at it, but I love being a father because it calms the savage beast in me. The love of my kids, the love of my daughters, the love of my grandbabies, the love of my son. It calms the savage beast in me. Peace, A. Sid. What's good, bro? Thanks for coming through, bro. You know what I mean? But damn, man, what's going on, man, with these white women attacking our black babies? They're attacking our black youth, and it's all white women or white kids. Like we always talk about the white man, but do we talk about the white woman and the white kids? I'm starting to think like the whole Karen thing should show us that shit, the white woman is our issue, not so much the white man, because the Karen is the one that always called the cops for us just existing. The Karens is the one we always seen doing the most nefarious, heathenish shit you can think of. It's always the Karens. You know what I'm saying? Like we keeping our eye on a white man, but we need to watch the white woman. Like, look at all them white women doing the insurrection that thought they was command and control and giving orders and shit. You see the broad got popped? You see that? Not see how that Secret Service popped her ass. See, that's who we gotta watch. Like, we keeping our eye on the white man and shit. But what we saying with the white man is these motherfuckers trying to come over here and get with the sisters. Then we watch the football player tear the sister up. Like, it's just crazy. And then, all of the fury and anger is towards the black man. Oh, the black man is the most violent. He's detrimental to his kids. And all I'm seeing is a bunch of people outside of me being detrimental to my kids. The court system, the school system, right? The white people in the court system, the white women and men in the school system. Sisters, y'all need to pay attention to them. Because they're the ones that's terrorizing y'all kids. Rilo, 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 BK in the building, stand up. They're the ones that's terrorizing our kids. They're the ones that's putting us under pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, this is it. You know, look at the chick who killed the dude, the cop chick, right? Look at all the white commentators on television. The Megan, whatever her name is, used to be on Fox News, right? The white lady the other day who snapped out about the shit, you know, the rocker wife, right? She snapped out on Cheryl Osborne, snapped out on Carol Osborne, snapped out on Cheryl Underwood on their show talking about, oh, you calling me racist? Because she was defending a racist ass Piers Morgan. That white woman came to the defense of Piers Morgan. Emmett Till, that white woman that got Emmett Till killed is still alive. I thought there was no what's name with murder. Statutes of limitations with murder. I thought murder was in infinity. If you was complicit in the death of someone and the courts could prove it and it was murder, I thought there was no statutes of limitations. This woman walking around and admitted that, yeah, I lied, that never happened, and that young boy got fucking savaged. When we have sleepovers and their kids come to our house, we treat them like our kids. We send our kids to their house. Their kids got our kids drinking piss. So you think that white mom at that little boy's house or whatever parent didn't know that was going on or her son was mischievous like that? She know who her son is. They raised these boys. White fathers are not influential in their kids' life. They're the least active in their kids' life. Black fathers, based on, y'all always talk statistics and the numbers. Based on the statistics and the numbers by the CDC, black fathers are the most influential and most on-hand fathers and active fathers than all the fathers in America. Them Karens home raising them white boys. Them Karens is in the classrooms teaching us. You had did y'all see the incident where the white teacher in Florida was trying to tell the kids, the white dude was trying to tell the kids that slavery didn't exist and it wasn't that bad, and the word nigga meant ignorant, and it ain't, you know, it don't mean what it mean? And then threaten the kid when the kid tried to correct him. He threatened him, oh, you want to get kicked out? You want to get sent out? So when our kids stand up to him and say, don't demean our race, then they're threatened with punishment. See, our kids get threatened with punishment when they stand up. But when these white people harm our kids, ain't no punishment. See, all these institutions that they created to keep jobs, the police department, the public school, because the public school system ain't nothing but a white woman's working program. That's it. They funnel a bunch of mediocre ass, failing ass, hood rat ass, fucking poor ass Karens through the educational system and give them jobs to teach our kids, and they fucking be racist to our kids all fucking day long. The public school system is a white woman's working program. Charter schools, no matter how successful they are white. The new version of missionaries in black communities. They come in with a premium education to change our kids, to change the savages. Charter schools are new missionary programs. We have to pay attention to what's going on in our community. We have to deal with the reckoning that centuries and decades of programs that was instituted to create white wealth and create white jobs is what they use to educate our kids. The teachers union is strong. Why? Because it's to protect the financial security and stability of white women and mediocre white men. Now, not to say I didn't have good white teachers, because I did. But I had more bad ones than I had good ones. And my mom was the kind of mom who would listen to them, right? But then be like, I know my baby. Like, she knew when to jump on me and when to be like, you on some bullshit. Because my mom knew me. But they problem with me was, like everybody problem with me was, I don't believe that shit you talking about. So now this incubator, this I guess system, right? That keeps funneling teachers in and out. But they don't teach them that we're humans. They teach them that you need hazardous duty pay. And you got to break them. See, they think they got to treat us like slaves, and every interaction with us is a buck breaking moment. Every interaction you have with white people and it goes bad is a moment that the white person was trying to put you in your place, where you were supposed to know your place. So if they threatened to call the cops and you didn't leave, or if you challenged them on something and they said, well, I'm going to call the police, that's them saying, well, listen, who gives you the right to stand up to me? I'm calling the cops because it's against the law for you to talk back to me. They think it's against the law for us to talk back to them. Like, that's how they look at us. They don't see us as humans. They see us as cattle. As human cattle. I seen something interesting. They had showed a clip of Trump talking about Meghan Markle, and he was like, "Oh, Harry, oh, you know, I pray for him because he's gonna be rough." Just to say that Meghan Markle was aggressive and she was gonna give him a hard time. That same shit we hear niggas talk about over here. Always labeling the sisters a problem. And then they champions of Trump. See, black men, we got to start paying attention to how we define our people. How black people, we got to start talking about our kids as bad and all this shit. We got to stop letting people label our kids and identify our kids, because when we send our kids out into the world, they treat them as such. When we send our women out into the world, they treat them as such. They treat them as aggressive beings that need to be smacked around and handled. And we're sending that message to the world. When we have our conversations about our children, fuck the community, fuck them badass kids, they don't listen, they ain't my motherfucking kids. So when the outside world hear that, they like, oh, fuck it, their own people don't give a fuck about them, so why should I? See, it's multi-layered to it. It ain't just that these people are racist. They get a okay, they get a pass from the greater society. See, they watch us, and we give them the okay that it's okay to mistreat our own. See, when you live long enough, you can do two things. You can say that black women ain't perfect, right? But you can also say they don't deserve to be beat down. Their kids don't deserve to be treated like shit and fed piss and told to wipe shit out of toilets because the world think they out of pocket, OJ. I love you, little bro. But because they're out of pocket don't mean their kids get mistreated like shit, and then they get treated like shit, and the world think that they need to be smacked around and that they're these aggressive beings, that some skinny ass nigga who drink Red Bull all day gets fucking crowned the king because he fucking talks bad to him every day. You got a mom. Your mom wasn't perfect, but I don't think you want your mom out there getting treated like shit because she made some mistakes in her life. And when you say out of pocket, it's in comparison to you dating them and them trying to get the advantage and the leverage in dating. Most moms I know take care of their motherfucking kids to the umpteenth degree. Now, not all of them. And if I met the mom, I could kind of connect two and two. Wow, shit is what it is. But our internal issues with our women should never seep out into the world and then permeate a society to where now that's how they're defined. So that's how people come at them. They done took the pressure off of us and starting to put it on our kids. They don't even come for black men no more. They going to the fucking women and the kids. Like, we can't take these instances of teachers and kids, teachers mistreating kids and households mistreating kids as anomalies. That shit is real. Yo, y'all, support the channel. Hit the Cash App. Take me a little quick drink right quick. Trying to drop some knowledge. But let me tell y'all, if I see another story like this where some white adult or some black adult, I don't care fuck what color the person is, but for the most part, if I see like that, what you talking about, Trailer? Why would what are you saying? Like, what do you mean? Nobody's gonna continue to try and treat people respectfully if you ain't gonna show respect back. This is a bunch of BS. What do you mean by that? Like, why would you even come on my channel with that bullshit? Like, I don't like. You ain't gotta be over here, bruh. You ain't never gotta come back over here. Matter of fact, I don't even want you over here no more. You don't have to support me or hate. I don't care. I don't care. You don't ever have to come back to my channel. See, and you one of them white people I'm talking about. Just because you think you go on Platinum channel or other black people channel and they cool with it, I ain't cool with it. You ain't never got to come back over here. Ever. Never. You don't have to agree with nothing I say. I didn't invite you over here. You can unsubscribe. You ain't never got to come back over here, bruh. Ever. See, because the problem is, you think what I'm saying is hate, but you're not addressing the white people who did the fuck shit that they did. Because you won't address that. So that 5-year-old child mistreated that teacher. That 13-year-old kid mistreated those other teachers. See, this is what I'm talking about. White dudes like him. White boys like him that get introduced to the area, you know what I'm saying, by a motherfucker like BMT. Because that's BMT boy. That's Maurice Duck boy. But I'm not going to hold them accountable for his fuck shit. Right? Because he be the main one trying to be out and hanging in black spaces. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday he was on Plat channel. Fucking ops. Right? But then come to my channel and start talking about what I'm talking about is hate. See, because over there, them niggas, they swirlers. They love white people. See, he don't want to hear that real shit over here because he one of the motherfuckers I'm talking about. But he'll pretend that he not because he hang with Platinum. He's not. Now, Trailer, it's on and popping now. Please know that. Please know every time I come to your channel or everywhere I come and find you, it's on and popping. Because I know I know you have nothing. Now you just showed me that you're racist. And I'm going to make sure everybody in the space know that you're racist. Because you came over here and just said some bullshit just so you can hang with the black people. And I'll never respect you. You don't deserve respect. I don't even know who you are. Fuck you. Real talk. Because you out here slumming. Now, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. Now I'm about to go in on you. So you be over here slumming with black people and shit. Then you sneak your little racism in because you be around the ones who like white people. Well, you're around a real black motherfucker. Who ain't going to bite his tongue to be your friend. Who's not going to ignore that fuck shit you just came in here and said. With no context. You just joined the thing and said, well, this is BS. Don't bring your punk ass over here no more. And y'all ain't have to block him. Y'all ain't have to block him. None of that shit. Let him rock. Let them bigots rock. Let him rock. Because that he just proved my point. See, hit dogs holler. See, when you hit them with the truth, they holler. See, this is what he do over. This is what he does at Mo's channel. When black people come on and we talk our black shit, they want us to shut the fuck up and not see race. You know what I'm saying? And then we supposed to listen to they fuck shit that don't even make no sense and don't have no context into our life. I've never disrespected that man. See, he just gets comfortable because black people allow him in their space and they allow him a platform to say the bullshit that he say. Not me, dog. You ain't gonna come here talking that crazy shit to me. Now, and if you want to have, well, I don't even want to have a conversation with you no more. I don't even want to waste my breath. But see, this is what I'm saying, folks. This is what I'm saying, right? The 5-year-old child and the other child being put in the position they put in is inexcusable. But you get that. You get somebody coming over here talking about respect. So did the 5-year-old kid disrespect him, or were you talking to me? Like, do you have a problem with me, or I didn't show you no respect or something? I don't know. But that shit had nothing to do with what we was talking about in here. See, you guys will sit over there with them racist motherfuckers who propagate hate towards black people and you never say nothing. But you gonna come over here when I'm talking about your fucked up ass actions of people who look like you and you gonna say that I hate. See, I'm very articulate, sir, so I can articulate my position unlike you. I don't gotta mumble through shit and make shit up and act like I'm cool or act like I'm hip and don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. See, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I'm not going to be put in a position where what I'm saying has to be changed or amended to make white people feel good. Because nobody's going to make that 5-year-old child that had to dig that shit out that toilet. Nobody thought about making him feel good. I don't think he be getting no black pussy, OJ. I don't think so. That nigga live in rural Indiana. I think all he get is the white people that he get. And that's why I be saying to Mo, man, I love Mo to death, man. But I swear to God, like, Mo, you harbor too many bigots over there, man. You give them too much cover, man. You give too many bigots cover. And I'm not trying to put you on blast. I'm not trying to come for you. We mended our fences. So, you know, I ain't got nothing but love for you and Kelly Ray. But a lot of the people that y'all have over there, man, they don't have the intellect or the wherewithal to deal with the question and the ideas or the subject of race. They get too triggered by the truth. Because they got to deal with the reality of the situation. So they come over here and they try to talk shit to a motherfucker like me. But, you know, see, now I went on his platform and I was very respectful, ladies and gentlemen. When he thought that I had a problem with him or he felt that it was some problems with, I went on his platform and was very, very respectful to him. Right? He had this chick on there who was racist as fuck trying to come for me on some bullshit. I was very, 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 very respectful on his platform. You could probably go check it out. Him and the other guy. But these people are racist, y'all. They're subtle racists. And we got to talk to our brothers and sisters that harbor them and be like, yo, man, stop harboring them dudes, man. But, yo, I'm going to get off that shit. But let's protect the babies, man. Let's protect the women that you do love and that you do find value. You don't have to protect them all. Just protect the ones that's in your cipher. Protect the ones that's in your circumference. Protect the babies that's in your circumference. Make sure you talk to them and make sure they let you know if something they're being mistreated in environments where they're the minority. Make sure that nobody mistreating them. Who a misogynist clown, OJ? But yo, I wanted to talk about some things for the culture because you know on my channel I like to talk about the culture. I wanted to talk about Swiss Beats and Timbaland selling verses. They sold verses for a couple dollars, but the kick about it is, right, them selling verses wasn't bad, right? Like, you know, a lot of times when we have something black, right? And we have, something that's owned by black people, and it becomes successful, like BT, Essence, you know what I mean? A lot of those things. Kevin Kelly, big up, my brother, big up, big up. Oh, come on, OJ, you ain't gonna be in here fucking with Penny Sparks, bro. No, 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 no. We are not doing that. You will not bring your you would OJ, you would not go back to Similac, brother. You are at 2.0. We will keep it at 2%. We will not go back to Similac. But yeah, Timberland and Swiss, they sold Versus. They sold Versus to what's the name? To They sold it to what's the name, right? And the minute black people do something, first thing everybody do is call them a sellout, right? But this is the thing. Yeah, I don't know what you talking about, Trailer. You sound ridiculous, like you sound crazy and foolish. I don't know if you ain't had your coffee this morning or whatever. I invited you over here to have conversations and join the thing. I didn't invite you over here to be an asshole and to accuse people of shit that's not happening and to take shit out of context. You know what I mean? Because I'm a educate you like I educate a lot of other white people. It's really, really hard for black people to be racist. Like, we don't have any institutions or any overall plan as a people to subjugate white people to anything. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. You know what I mean? I invited you over here because after you invited me to your channel, that's the cordial thing to do. See, that's what men do. When men go somewhere and they're invited somewhere and they hold themselves they behave accordingly and they find that the event was okay, they offer that same distinction to the other person. So I invited you to my channel in hopes that you would behave just like I did when I was on your channel, or come with the same respect like I did when I was on your platform. But obviously you can't do that, right? You can't do that at all. So you come over here and you throwing around this word racist and hate, and you taking it out of context, because I'm addressing our black kids being put in a position to where they're being treated inhumanely at the ages of 13 and 5 like it's 1865 instead of 2021. And you want my people and you want me as a black man not to speak up about that because you as a white man think that I shouldn't have anything to say about it. But if that was your child, or if that was a person of your race, you would have something to say. See, you don't even know what hate is. See, you run around here with these brothers that's been fucking white women, so they make it think it's cool for you to stand next to them, right? Because they like white people and they like white bitches. You ain't got that over here. I don't have no problem with white people, but I will correct them when they come with the fuck shit. So I'm gonna correct you when you come with the fuck shit, and you, sir, came with the fuck shit. See, when you go to those other spaces, they don't stand up for black people. That's why you're not used to hearing it. See, they would never pick up this topic about a child being forced to take shit out of a toilet. So the black people that you be around don't hold white people accountable for the fuck shit that they do. So that's why you think what I'm saying is hate speech, because your people are never being held accountable for the fuck shit y'all do. So like I'm holding you accountable for the fuck shit you're doing in my chat right now. Like, you ain't never got to come back here. You can unsubscribe. You can do all that shit. But best believe wherever I see you at, I'm jumping on you. I'm on you wherever you go. I'm on your heels. I'm on your heels. There is no hate over here. So whatever you apparently against on hate, there is no hate over here. No one's hating anyone. We're highlighting traumatic events that our young people have been subjected to. So, you're right. The invite has been rescinded. And you're not welcome here. So anyway, the deal took place on Tuesday, March 9th, where Power star Michael Rainey took to Instagram to call out the Versus creator for being sellouts on his Instagram story. He wrote, "It can't ever just have something of our own. It's always about the money." And the follow-up post, "Cool with me, but these niggas still sellouts." Swiss and Timberland issued a response to Rainey comments, "But we own Triller." Oh shit. The Rough Riders producer wrote, followed by a laughing emoji. "We own everything. Tell who done that, replied Timberland. So from what I understand is they own Triller. Like I don't even know what Triller is. Maybe y'all can fill me in, but I don't know what Triller is. But obviously they own Triller. So what they did was they sold it for 48 for some dollars, right? But what they did was they split the money with the people who performed in the verses. So when they made the deal, the people became equal in the versus deal. So whenever their verses get shown, they get bread from it. But the little dude from Power, the little ignorant dude from Power, he don't know the business. He mad because he really ain't a rapper, right? So, you know what I'm saying? This is where keeping it real goes wrong. Like he thought he was keeping it real by calling them sellouts. And they're not sellouts. They're actually smart businessmen who made a business deal that enhanced the economic stability of everybody involved. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is crazy. But, like, okay, so John Legend, Lisa Keys, Patti LaBelle, Gucci Mane, E40, RZA, The Dream. Like, all the artists are now partners in the Triller network. So, John Legend, DMX, E40, Ludacris, The RZA, Neo, Hit Boy, T-Pain, Manny Fresh, Erykah Badu, all these people, 112, all these people are now a part of the Triller network. Right? So them doing something for the culture has now given them, I don't think you worried about me. I don't care what you talking about, Trailer. You came over here with that fuck shit. Don't let these black motherfuckers that you hang with make you think that you about that life or you somehow moving over here, bruh. You came over here with the fuck shit. And please know I'm about that shit, whether you scared of me or not. This don't got nothing to do with that. Like, you want some fuck shit, my nigga. Now, if you got a problem with me, I can shut this down and I can meet you over your channel and we can discuss it on some real shit. This ain't about whether you worried about me or not. I don't give a fuck about you. You's a sucker-ass motherfucker. You's a cornball over here slumming. You think a motherfucker don't know? You slumming. You ain't got no love for black people. You over here to show us that you a fucking racist piece of shit that you are. See, BMT and them niggas got you fooled thinking that all of us black people put our race down. No, motherfucker. Some of us are proud to be black. Ultra proud to be black. And I'm one of them. I don't give a fuck what you worried about. You a clown. An ignorant clown. Get a life. Stop slumming. Stop being in black spaces like we want you there. I don't want you over here. I knew you wasn't shit from the moment I came on there, but I'm the kind of guy that give people a chance. So you might want to get out your trailer park and you might want to go outside and smell some air and educate yourself. You might want to do something besides slumming. We don't want y'all. Real black people don't want y'all. Only the motherfuckers, misfits, and the motherfuckers that got teased when they was young, they the only motherfuckers that want to be friends with y'all. I'm not one of them. So if y'all see his punk ass, snipe his ass. Chop his motherfucking head off. And any other bigot that come over here with the bullshit. Shit is crazy, man. We can't even speak up for our own people without these cornball motherfuckers coming in here talking about we hating and shit. Motherfucking white woman had a 5-year-old child dig shit out the toilet, and instead of you having compassion for the 5-year-old child, we supposed to shut the fuck up and not talk about it because some motherfucker trailer park trash in Indiana think that it's supposed to be like that. Think about that. Now, this shows you exactly what I was saying. This motherfucker helicopters in from the clouds and dropped down and calls me and said I'm talking to hate. He can't support hate. Like I give a fuck. See, and next time I go to Platt Channel or I go to Mo Channel, I'm going to tell them, I'm like, man, you motherfuckers got to stop giving these white boys like this trailer park voodoo motherfucker, stop giving him shine. Because he think when y'all let him come outside and hang with the black people that he can go around and tell us what the fuck to do. Because that's what that motherfucker did. See, he think because he get to go hang out with them, he going to knock on my door and tell me, man, I don't like what you talking about. Well, pussy, you ain't got to be here. You do not have to show up here. See, this is what I'm saying, y'all. Like, from the day I started my show till today, everything is coming full circle. Everything. When I started my show early and I talked about the resurrection and it wasn't over, and now it's just going to be little proxy attacks and the people going to do, everything I said is coming to fruition. We got this little fake ass Trump supporter who butthurt. He coming here crying and whining, right? Cause we talking that real black shit. See, we ain't talking that bottom of the barrel, low level shit, that getting bitches and I'm mad at my girl and all that shit. We ain't talking about that shit. We talking about real black issues. So he don't fit over here. So he think it's, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna tell them what they talking about. I'm gonna tell Arthur I don't like what he said. Motherfucker, I don't give a fuck if you don't like what I'm saying. You're so fucking dumb that you don't even realize the context of the conversation. Me talking about fucking white people mistreating kids is not hate. It's bringing out the reality of the situation. But again, folks, this is what we have to be. See, and this is what happens. Those parents was probably around people like Trailer who told them, oh, the black, it's not your skin color. It's the character, the content of your character. See, you motherfuckers missed the part. When y'all do that shit, y'all missed the part in Martin Luther King's evolution. You might want to check out what he said the day before he died. And you won't bring up that content and character shit ever again. You might want to listen to the part where he talks about he think he integrated his people into a burning building. And see, you just came over here with a match. You tried to light a fire, but motherfucker, I got a big ass fire hose. And I just put that bullshit you just tried to do, I just put that shit out. See, because you motherfuckers are arsonists and y'all come to black spaces and y'all leave trails of fucking accelerant and then y'all come back and y'all try to burn the goddamn place down. I'm not them motherfuckers. And that goes for any of you motherfucking black people who got an idea of doing that. See, they think they on the winning team. I don't. I know that Trump is the losing team. I know that the GOP is the losing team. Think about this. The stimulus package was just passed without not one goddamn Republican vote. Know why? Because they knew that this would benefit black people. And if that motherfucker Trailer Hood was in anybody's legislative body, he would have voted no too. Because you know what this motherfucker said on somebody's panel the other day? I think it was Mo's panel, somebody's panel. The motherfucker was like, well, if y'all get reparations, people gonna fuck the money up anyway. How the fuck, what the fuck do you care, white man? What the fuck do you give a fuck? It ain't your money. It ain't nobody. Look, you fucking it up. Think about that. This motherfucker said the same thing you hear in the manosphere niggas. If y'all get the money, y'all gonna fuck it up. This is a poor white man telling poor black people what to do with the money. So what you gonna do with the money, Trailer? You gonna invest it? You gonna upgrade your trailer? See, you don't even hang in the white spaces that you belong. You over here with us. I didn't invite you over here. But what pissed you off is that truth I was telling you. That shame kicked in. That guilt kicked in and you couldn't take it no more. So you just jumped on your little keyboards, your little fat fingers, and you said some fuck shit. See, I made my contribution to society, voodoo, trailer trash. See, I wasn't one of those misfit kids that had big, oversized black features and got mistreated by other black people, which is a shame. And we shouldn't do that to our own people. But kids are cruel. And I would love to bring those black people in and say, we love y'all and y'all are part of our clan and you ain't got to go join them. So look, y'all. He just reinforced how important it is for us to make sure that we pay attention and that we protect our own. Because see, they got the ops out there. They got the people that's gonna try to infiltrate our space and knock us off our square and have us like, yo, you know what? You're right, man. You know what? Not really critically thinking about where we move, how we move, and how our kids move, and where we put them at, and the environment we go in, and whether or not the environment is a friendly environment or an environment we can align with. See, and what he don't know is when he do go on those channels, those motherfuckers clowning you, fool. They making a mockery of you. So when you do go to them channels, they like, look at this punk ass white boy over here trying to be one of us. That's what they're doing to you. So when you think you down and you slumming and you one of us, they clowning your punk ass. They using you for views and jokes. So you the butt of the joke. But instead of you coming over here where we won't have you as the butt of the joke and you might learn some shit, you come over here on some fuck shit. And I got a big ass motherfucking water hose ready to douse that bullshit you talking right the fuck out. But yo, so look, man, when black people do something successful, we can't always think they selling out, man. See, this is the thing, like, selling a business to make money is selling out, but inviting white people into our spaces ain't. Like, that's who we at with it. Like, inviting people that show that they're racist as fuck and give them a pass is not selling out, but creating a network and using the money that you got from the investors that you created the network and using that investment to help make other black people financially solvent through that investment and through their talents that they put on something that blew up, right? That's selling out. But letting Trailer come on your panel and talk the fuck shit he talk ain't selling out. That's being open. That's changing the algorithm. Letting the ops come to your channel is changing the algorithm. Like, when you go to certain channels, folks, you'll hear some of the most craziest shit ever when it comes to black people, and it won't come out of black people's mouth. It's like, I'm just, somebody has to explain to me why everybody outside the African American race think that they can tell us what to do. And for the most part, I don't see a bunch of black people, you know, putting a message together for other groups. Like, hey, Asians, this is what you should do. Hey, Latinos, this is what you should do. Hey, white people, this is what you should do. Hey, Arabs, this is what you should do. But I hear all of those groups tell us what we should do. Work harder. Stop complaining. Get a job, right? Don't worry about racism. Don't worry about blackness. You'll hear the black police officers be like, I'm blue first or the orange. I'm blue. No, you black, because if you get fired tomorrow, you black. So you're no longer a police officer. So that means now you're just a fired black man. It's like being black first does not make you a problem, folks. And I'm not talking that B1 shit. And no disrespect to them at all. I'm talking black first, literally. Not no fucking hashtag, not no label. I'm talking about the pure essence of being black first. Your entire existence, everything about it. That's what we got to get into. That's what we got to focus on. But we got to make sure we stop other people from getting into our conversations. Like, I tell people all the time, man, like, we got to leave these motherfuckers out of it. It's not their shit. It don't have nothing to do with them. It's us. This is our conversation. This is our family, our clan, our tribe, our business. Remember when you was young and your mom said, you take my business outside my house, I'm whooping your ass? It was a cardinal sin to tell the fucking inside business outside. You know the ass whooping you get if any foul shit that went on in the crib got back to the crib. Like that ass whooping you was gonna get if Miss Myrtle heard about mommy's boyfriend Tyrone sleeping with somebody else. Like, why those rules don't apply? Why can't we tell other people, man, just listen? Like, just listen. If you ain't a part of the clan, just listen. Listen and learn. Yo, listen, man. This is AC Star, man. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. It was a pleasure. I want to give a big shout out to everybody that came through. I love the love y'all showed me and the support y'all give me. Let's protect the babies, man. Let's protect the women, man. The ones that you love. I'm not asking you to go out here and randomly protect women and put yourself in any danger. But if it's a situation where you can diffuse the situation as safely as possible and it's concerning black women or black children, by all means do it. But if your spider sense is saying that shit could go to level 9 and it may not benefit you, then make that calculated decision. But if it's something where you can intervene and cause a black woman or a black child to not go through no unnecessary shit at the hands of either a black person or a non-black person, come on, y'all. What kind of race are we if we don't want to protect our women and children? What kind of men could we consider ourselves if we have a problem with protecting men and children? I mean, women and children. Like, the one thing these stories is reinforcing for me is the idea that I have to be more mindful of my children and how I treat them and how I tell them to be treated and expect to be treated from other people. But more importantly, I have to make sure that the forefront of my mind every day is protect them and their mother from everything, even from me when I'm having a bad day. And I feel like I'm going to say, I got to make sure that I'm treating them with the utmost respect so when they go out into the world, the energy that's surrounding them is positive energy. Right? Like, that's what I got to do. Like Penny Sparks, I'm B1 too, baby. I'm super B1, right? But I just, I don't belong to the B1 sector, but I'm B1. I'm black first. Cause I just, I don't subscribe to people's labels, but I consider my life and what I do black first, right? And I just don't put the B1 next to it. So y'all have a good day, man. And I need y'all to do those 3 things, man. And it's really important today. I need y'all to love yourself. I need y'all to love those around you. And I need y'all to stay safe. It's your man, AC Star.